In this video, I'm going to show you how to use your item analysis chart to decide which unit you need to teach. So if you've done your class profiles and then the item analysis, you will have a series of tally marks on your item analysis chart. And I've clipped the blue one, the math one, just because that's has more domains. So let me try to enlarge this so that we can actually read it. These are the domains of the reading. I'm sorry, it's early, of the math test. So the entire TABE battery runs from number and operations in base 10 through algebra. And remember, this is E through A levels of TABE. So the more basic skills, I won't say the easier skills, but the more basic skills are toward the top of this chart, and the more advanced skills are toward the bottom. So these are the domains of math. And then the document behind this is the staff handbook, to which I sent a link for you to follow. This one has been updated for this year. And you'll notice that here are basic skills units for math. So basic skills 2 equates to M level, medium. Basic skills 1 equates to E level. So let's say that you are teaching a class of primarily M level students. And on the item analysis, it says that your students need to work on number operations in base 10. This is also on the E-level test. So if you have E-level students, I would use the material in the E-level book because the reading level is appropriate for those students. We'll also present the skill in a little bit simpler form. If you have M-level students, you would want to use the M-level book, the Basic Skills 2 curriculum, and you would choose this this unit, whole numbers and operations. That coordinates to numbers and operations in base 10. Fractions is the next one. So the domains in this blue chart match the domains in this lesson plan. You remember all of the units, all of the levels have geometry, so you can never go wrong with geometry. But you need to look at this blue chart to know which skills your students missed on the test. So I'm going to take away the blue chart, and this table of contents is hyperlinked, so you don't have to scroll. You can simply hold the control key and click the unit you want to see, and it will bring you directly to that. Let me do that again. You find the unit that you want to see. I want basic skills 2, whole number, there's basic skills 1, but I want basic skills 2, whole numbers and operations. So here is the one I want. It's on page 80, but if you hold down the control key and press on the unit you want, it will jump to that page. And it gives you a syllabus, which you are required to have in a class. If the state comes to observe your class, and they can show up at any moment, they may ask to see a syllabus. They may ask your students to show a syllabus and explain how they use the syllabus. So this is very, very important. On your student syllabus, you need to tell them your name, your contact information, where their class is, and when it is. Tell them that this is only a guide. We may speed up or slow down as we need to. Tell them to prepare for class, bring their class materials and homework to each class. Those of you who use the interactive notebooks, I would put that in here. And have them to ask questions. Remind them that there are no, quote, dumb questions. If you're thinking it, someone else is too. So ask. And then put the dates for the classes on here so that they know what you're covering each night. This is a very simple syllabus, and you may certainly write your own. You do not have to use mine. I just included it for convenience. Now, if you want to look at the actual unit, you can do that here too. I'm just scrolling up. Again, this is Basic Skills 2. We're looking for those skills in Base 10. And these are the most basic. These are the whole numbers. So you get your place value, your rounding, adding, subtracting through division. These are based on the Tape Tutor books. It tells you the pages in the book, the standards that are covered, how many weeks you will need to cover it, and the math skills that correlate to this unit. Notice that 536 is one of them. Remember that a 537 is passing the HiSED. So this is getting you in the neighborhood. You could also talk about fractions and decimals, especially decimals as base 10 skills. So if you know that your students need decimals, here is the 4-week unit to cover that. And these are based on 2-hour class blocks with a break. So this is how to use that item analysis chart that you do on the profiles to determine which unit you need to study. And these units are listed for all of the subjects. Again, the contents will let you go directly there. Here are reading, language, and math for all levels. There's even a fast track situation. So if you're teaching that level, this is a very easy way to find the curriculum you need to teach and the syllabus you need to share with your students. In my personal experience, using a syllabus increased my attendance, I would say about 15%, because students saw on that syllabus what we're covering and they knew they didn't know it. So they knew I need to be there because this is something I've never heard of. It will help you get them to class. Okay, I'm going to stop this video, and then in the next one, I will show you how to match these skills to BoardWorks if you want to use BoardWorks.